Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell of death that surrounds you. That is smell. S-M-A-E-L, not smell. By the way, Tactical Doodle, I was singing that as we started filming. He thought I was making a song up. Show him the lyrics.
That's a cool song.
It's Leonard Skinner, right?
Yep.
Leonard. There's the verse I just sang. Oh, granted, it's kind of a weird
classic
verse.
Yeah, music was better back then. Ooh, that smell! Can't you smell that smelly smell?
Don't even tell me that the music now is awesome. It's not. There's a couple standouts. I'm not going to say I haven't tuned out music and just say, oh, I'm not one of those guys. No, I add music to my libraries all the time, but the percentage I add is pretty.
But you have so much access. Whatever genre you like, you have more than ever at any point in time.
But you're talking generationally, which era produced more music. I think the 70s were amazing. The 80s were amazing. The 90s, not so much. And then ever since then, really, I mean, it's really been hit or miss, mostly miss.
I think it's mostly been bad all the years, but the dross from earlier decades, 50s, 60s,
60s were amazing.
Fell away because we didn't have recording technology in the album. So we get the cream of the crop left
Let me remind you how awesome the 70s was. Ooh, that smell. Yeah. Can't you smell that smell that surrounds you? Dang, I can carry that note. Now, the reason we're introing, and we always have a good time, whether we're in the bunker or in the tabletop, is because this is a value theme. So the smell is a G-Shock Mudmaster homage. It is about 20, 25 bucks. Awesome. If I like running my genuine G-Shocks. They're much more, I don't know, functional. They have ABC functionality. And the GWG1000. Do I have one here? I think I did. Where did it go? I do. Here it is. Here comes my GWG1000. Trust me, we'll get to the cryo. Hang tight. So it's ABC and atomic. There it is. That's a genuine GWG1000 against the ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell that surrounds Tactical Doodle? Yeah, I can actually. There you go. So, but this is what, basically a $450 watch. This is a Tactical Black, outfitted with a JDM yellow-orange band. This is all genuine.
Mad JDM, yo.
You want that? Pony up for the price. Now, the GG1000 is fantastic. I recommend that over a full-fledged Mudmaster. There you go. Enough about watches. But it's a value thing, so that's going to stay on the table. And this is going to be kind of an update review on the Kershaw Cryo. Do you guys remember when I first talked about this knife? It's been a while. Long time, actually. Do you, Doodle? What year did we review it? Not at all. 2012. Whew, good memory. August of 2012, I did the original Kershaw Cryo 1555. Kind of a miniaturized version of the Hinderer XM18 I said in that review. And the one I reviewed back then was a full stainless steel framed version. This has the G10 side to it, which lightens the knife just a little bit. 3.8 ounces. Oh, by the way, I've got one of my National Guard patches. I'm retired. That's a cool patch. And then I have F-35 Shawarma patch. Pretty cool. And then we got a Glock 17 3rd gen in the background with filled lettering that TD did. We're still in the process of making it right. And a couple competitive options sitting off on the wing. Okay, so G10 version, 35 bucks. The original steel was 8CR13 MOV. This one is D2. And this is a Blade HQ exclusive in the D2 version. That's why it is such a phenomenal value. Now, we'll put links below to this knife, the D2 version, and Blade HQ. Maybe we'll throw in another, like Amazon on the regular version, if you prefer that one too. But I'll tell you what, if I'm spending $35, I'd rather go with D2 than 8CR.
Way better.
Yeah, it's better. I don't know if it's way, way better. D2 is a good steel. It's going to be harder. It's going to hold an edge. It's also going to be harder to sharpen. There have been D2 blades that I could not get sharp. Maybe it's just me. It is you, Nutton. I have no problems with mine. But the G10 side lightens it up a little bit, provides some good traction to the cryo. And the thing I said back in 2012 that still plays is a Cryo looks very technical.
Yeah.
It is a technical looking knife. It looks great. It looks like it should be much more expensive than it is. And I said that back then. I mean, it has a freaking Hinderer lock bar stabilizer right here. How often do you see that on this price level?
Not too often.
Not never. This is a stonewash variation of the D2. You can see the SKU number on there. Hinderer design. I love stonewash finish. I still do. Thumb studs, perfect. No volcano issues. No Wizard of Oz issues either. Stabilizer prevents hyperextension of the lock bar. It is a frame lock. There is no replaceable lock bar insert, but who cares for the money?
Yeah. You'll just buy another one.
Flipper design, and amazingly, here we see a $35 knife that knows how to do a flipper.
Yeah.
There's some other ones that I've rolled on table. They're like, oh man, all kinds of sharp angles, and they think it's cool. Pretty fast too. The Cryo G10. Good lockup. Centering is pretty excellent. Retention is phenomenal. Nothing. Put a lanyard through here. No hot spots throughout the handle. I'm not a huge fan, TD, of a, I don't know, stainless steel frame lock. I kind of am giving this airtime right now because I like that it has G10 on the side. It has lightened it up a little bit. I think the other one was like 4.2, 4.3 ounces, whatever it was.
The other one was way too heavy, even if Men's Journal said it was the best knife of the year. Roger
that. Good point, TD. And I think it was like proclaimed like the best knife. Was it Men's Journal or was it? No, it was Women's Weekly.
2012,
was it Cosmopolitan?
2012 Best Buy of the Year. Men's Journal approved.
The Gerber Cryo.
Okay, cool. I still think it's a good deal, and there's a lot of viewers to the show that don't care what their knife weighs. That are ways that are like, yeah, that's fine. Here's your pocket clip, deep carry. It is reversible. It's going to carry deeper, going tip down on this one, and it is 4-way positionable, which is awesome. Really awesome. And also another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, that I've noticed that the jimping is better, it seems like to me, than the stainless steel version. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Take your gloves off now, and then you can really tell. I'm not really sure, though. It seems like it locks in. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's definitely not to Spyderco levels. Which, by the way, is to say pretty much perfection. Shall I break out the Dragonfly again?
Yeah, buddy.
Can I get an amen?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. So there's your Dragonfly. Hip tie modification. Highly used EDC blade. I love the Dragonfly. And this is perfect jimping. Not only that, it's an up sweeping thumb ramp, albeit this is a completely different blade shape. Leaf, drop point. VG10. We need to improve the steel on that, even though I know they have some variation steel specials, sprint runs, and ZDP 189.
Yeah, they have some exciting stuff there that comes out of left field. You'll just be shopping for something else, and then suddenly, what?
Those sprint runs you got to jump on, otherwise you ain't getting it. Yeah, hollow ground on this one, and that takes us to the point, would I buy this? To answer that question, we need to go back to the song. Ooh, that smell. Can you see that smell that's around you? Okay, you get the idea. This is the Salute Mini SOG. It's going to be very affordable. Right here, I have not reviewed it yet. I have used it as a competitive option, ladies and gentlemen. It passed my cutting tests actually fairly well. The one thing is it's going to have 8CR 13 MOV. Am I right on that? Here's the package. Yeah, I am. There you go. There's your specs on it.
And that's even cheaper.
What's your price on the Salute Mini?
On this one, about $23. If you want a spring for black on black, it's like $24.
Nice. Really nice deep carry clip. It really kind of incorporates a lot of the great features of the SOG blades, which TD thinks are lacking in second cool. I differ a little bit. I think some of them have a great amount of second and first cool. And notice this has an adjustable thumb stud on it if it doesn't suit your purposes. And you can take it off for sharpening it, and there's your flats for doing it.
That's very cool.
So that's a Salute Mini. And what was the weight on that? Do you have it written down?
We showed them the package. I think 3.4 ounces.
You can never trust this stuff. 3.6. So basically the same weight. And then the next competitive option is the, ladies and gentlemen of the project, the Chasm. The Spasm Chasm. Oh, I like that. Highly recommended knife. I think a lot of TMPers hooked into it from my original review. They love it.
Yeah, and you can find a really cool purple chasm out there if
it's called chasm.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, I just fool them calling it the chasm. Should be chasm. It's funnier to say chasm now. Or better yet, chasm.
Chasm.
8CR, right?
Yep.
And really cool clip. Look how it has a stepped clip for thicker pants. And this is wearing my Edge, by the way, after cardboard cutting, and it passed with flying colors. Really cool knife. Really cool first cold knife. And not so much second. And you did say it comes in purple.
It comes in purple, and guess what? It's even cheaper than the SOG.
But really, if we're talking 35 or under, for me, whether I'm a reviewer or a user, that's cheap. Unless you're really, really tight on money, right?
Well, it's just interesting to think.
Could be.
$35, like $14, 23 around there. It's weird seeing the different levels of money giving you knives that really feel so similar in quality, because I feel like the SOG should be about on par with that Kershaw.
How about the C136 Spyderco Persistence? Excellent knife. Do you love this knife?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly the same weight, 3.8 ounces, but again, it's a Chinese. Pretty awesome, by the way, 8CR 13 MOV. Wearing my Edge. You can see it glistening in the moonlight. We are doing this video deep in the swamps of Louisiana. I think I just heard a Black Panther.
It explains the smell.
Here comes another one. It's Cold Steel Pro Light. A lot of TMPers bought it. A lot of TMPers love it. And I did a rant on that one because people were making fun of it. I actually made fun of a Amazon review of it. Like, yeah, it does not meet my standards of a knife. I'm like, douche. It's like super cheap.
For $25,
yeah, it just doesn't.
I
can't believe it. The handles are. I'm like, oh my gosh. Has triad lock. This one's a Tanto blade. It's awesome. Stone washed. It's a great knife. So, coming to the end of the video, so sad. Not fancy, please sing more. No, I'm done. I'm getting hoarse. Which one would I buy on the table?
Does it have to be on the table?
Yeah, it does. It does have to be on the table. I would say all of these are great HOF for the price. They're all in my playlist for best knives under $40. This one will be. But if I had to carry one day to day, these two would be at the top. This would be third. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot this one. Can I make them tied?
Yeah,
I don't have to rank order. I'll tie all three of these, and I'll tie these two.
Mine would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really care after that. I'll end it.
Really? So this is number 2, though.
Yeah, I actually do. The design I think is kind of handsome.
Interesting.
It's just one knife. I can deal with the weight.
I did not know you were that enthused about it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Although, honestly, for this price point, and I mean, this is a Blade HQ exclusive, so while you're there, you'll probably see the Boker, the Desert Warrior, and that's $39, so it's pretty close.
Pretty close.
And I love that.
And weight-wise, it's the same as the Persistence, so
yeah.
This is super light. I think it's like, I don't know, 3 ounces or something. I forget. I could throw it on the scale, but I'm not really interested. I got to go rest my vocal cords, and because I got a concert later tonight.
Yeah. A wedding rehearsal.
That smell! Go buy a smell, be happy, and then buy a real G-Shock. You'll like it. And then along the way, maybe drop by and buy one of these fun HOF knives. Net Fancy Project. Exit stage left. Ooh, that smell. Can you believe that smell that surrounds me?
I think the smells